Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Influencer Secrets. And on today's episode, I'm answering all of your questions that you asked me on stories, or most of them. All right, so before we get going, another friendly reminder to subscribe and follow and like the video and comment below and share with all your friends. And I don't know, every single one of those things, because you know, that's how social media works. And also, do you guys like my new artwork I got? Isn't that cool? Like, slowly but surely my apartment is like coming together. I'm only almost a year in. But like that's Dodger Stadium and that's Yankee Stadium, my two favorite ballparks. So anyway, so what I did was I used Instagram's new feature on stories, little questions button, to let you guys ask me anything. And you sent me a whole bunch of questions. And I'm gonna go through some of my favorites here and answer all the rapid fire style. Give you guys what you want. All right, here we go. Let's see here. All right, question number one comes to us from my wandering pal. Sorry, I got cut off. I'll put it here. They want to know what are the best dumplings in the city. I assume you mean New York City, and I'm gonna say Joe Shanghai. So I used to live above Joe Shanghai. There's one location in Chinatown, there's a location in Midtown, which I used to live above of, and there's a location in Queens, and they have the best soup dumplings in all of New York City. Now there are amazing dumplings at other places, but that place obviously has a very special place in my heart. Let's see here. Mate OFL _ kind of wants to know hazelnut or peanut butter. Tough. I'll go with peanut butter, just like, you know, the classics. Come on, that's what you grew up on. You always want peanut butter. Now the question would be crunchy or smooth. I guess it depends on what I'm having it on and my mood for the day, but I kind of like both. Is that crazy? No? Okay. Next question. The Josh George wants to know, were you scared when you made the transition to doing Brunch Boys full time? No, I wouldn't say I was scared. You know, it really wasn't like it wasn't a decision I was made one day. I talked about this before. I kind of just wanted a little break from TV and didn't think about doing this full time. It's just supposed to be a fun little side gig. And then it all just turned into my full-time job. So it really wasn't that one moment. I think overall, is it scary? Sure, and of course it's scary doing anything on your own and sort of not having any kind of safety net like that. But overall, more fun than scary. Ali Chica wants to know, favorite part of your Brunch Boys job? It truly is just sort of sharing all my passions with you guys. That's why I started and that's why I continue to do it. It's awesome that the things that I love, I get to tell the world about, and that's the coolest thing, and interacting with you guys, all the best parts. Let's see here. Matt Kahn 87 wants to know, favorite restaurant in Atlanta. My favorite restaurant in Atlanta is a place called Gun Show. If you guys haven't been there from Atlanta or whatever, what I really love about it is it's dim sum style, but not Chinese food. So it's just the idea of that, like, people bring out on carts all the dishes for the night, and you just like check off on your menu what you want. And it's so cool. Like, I shot a show there actually a couple years ago. I shot a show called What the Fung. And what's cool is you never really know what you're gonna get when you go there. They don't really have a set menu. The chefs just sort of get all the ingredients they're gonna have that week. They all sit down, they all conceptualize a menu for that week. And then each chef is in charge of one dish that night, and then they actually bring it out to you at the table. So it really means that you're pretty much ordering everything on the menu that night, because the chefs come up to you and you're like, hey, like, I prepared this dish and blah, blah, and this is what I did for it. And you're just like, oh, like how could you say no to that? So you end up eating a lot of food, but it is insane. So if you're in Atlanta, go check out Gun Show. Bruna Malak, whatever. Wants to know, favorite food. My favorite food, actually sushi. I love sushi. I could eat sushi every single day, every single meal, never get tired of it. I can never have enough sushi in my life. Elbat Smith wants to know, what is the one thing you would change about social media? I would just say the negativity. I think for the most part it is pretty positive, but you get those people that just want to be so negative out there. And to me, it's just like, there's so much negativity all over the world and everywhere else. Why don't we just like make Instagram a good thing? And it doesn't mean you can't be critical. It just means like the people that want to troll you, the people who just want to be mean, the people that just want to focus on the bad stuff, get lost. I don't want to be part of it. Bye. D. Treco wants to know, when are you coming back to Detroit? Hopefully soon. I love Detroit. I went there for the first time last year. I thought there are some like amazing restaurants and amazing like little things bubbling up there. And I'm really excited to see even the transformation it's made in just the year. So hopefully soon I'll be back in Detroit. Jana Richardson wants to know, and this question was asked by a bunch of you, but I'm just picking her name out. If you have one last meal to eat before you die, what would it be? That's tough. I think I'd say, give me a burger from Bobby's Burger Palace. Get that thing crunchified. Give me the fries too, and the sweet potato fries and the milkshakes. And I think I'd be able to die happy after that meal. John Davidson Parcone wants to know, what did you take in college? I went to NYU and I studied sports management. So that comes in handy most days. No, never, no. Oh, that's okay. Every day is a learning experience, whether I sort of use that knowledge of my sports classes or not. I certainly enjoyed going to NYU. I love being in New York City, and just like every little last thing led to what I'm doing now, so no regrets. Skinny Pig NYC, hi Dara, wants to know, if you were a pro wrestler, would your stage name be Brunch Boys? No. Brunch Boys isn't a good wrestler's name. Brunch Boys could be like my faction, like, you know, me and the group could be like the Brunch Boys collectively. But my name would be Triple J. You gotta like pay respects to Triple H, the greatest wrestler of all time. So Triple J, and I'm like one letter short. So I'll just make up a new middle name, and there we go. Jay Eats It All wants to know, do you ever use your phone to take pics? If so, which one? So if you're looking on my feed, no. All the videos and all the photos on my feed are all from my Canon 5D Mark IV. I've been shooting on Canons for years. I like keeping the feed as consistent as it can be, so that's the reason for that. But stories are sort of a mix between the camera and my phone. And for my phone, I have a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. I've had Samsungs for years. I've never had an iPhone. I'm actually hoping, I think soon, the new Samsung Galaxy Note 9 just came out, so I think within a couple weeks I'll be switching over, and I'm excited because the camera is supposed to be dope. Let's see here. Kate Louise M wants to know, hi Caitlin. Caitlin does PR in Chicago. Wants to know, where do you eat the most often in New York City? XOX, miss you. Miss you too. It's funny, it's a place I very rarely post about, but it's called Honey Brains. It's just like a cute little healthy coffee shop, and I kind of start most of my days there. I don't post about it a lot just because my meals there are purposely supposed to be very boring and very simple. I just get like medium boiled eggs and some smashed avocado and just like get my day started. PZ Trick wants to know, did you go to space camp? I did not go to space camp. I don't know if I would have wanted to. I mean, I was definitely into space as a kid. I guess I never really just had the opportunity. But when I was at NYU, I had to take a science class. And I was like, oh God, what do I take? Like, science isn't really like a big interest of mine. And I saw this class on astrology. I was like, oh, that would be amazing. Like a class about space. Like, that sounds cool. Like, I don't know, let's talk about like planets and I don't know, universe and like all that stuff. No. I mean, we sort of did talk about that. But if you are gonna take an astrology class, just be prepared that it is a hardcore physics class. Like, so much math and so many equations, and God, it hurts my brain even now still thinking about it. That was a class that I pass-failed, and I just barely passed. Oops. Okay, Food Love MX wants to know, do you cook? Yes, I do cook. I actually cook most of the meals that I eat. I try and keep my shoots separate from the meals that I'm actually eating every day, so I actually cook almost every single day. Fash Foodies wants to know, are you single? Yeah, I'm single. D_NN psych_Ls, I don't know. Are you the biggest food lover? Yeah, obviously I'm the biggest food lover. Easy question, next one. Okay, so we have time for one last question, and this comes from MShark89. He says, what do you think the Bills' record will be this season? So I'm just starting now to do my NFL research because my fantasy draft is coming up. So I haven't studied too much about the Bills, but I think they're gonna be okay. They're in a very tough division. You obviously have the juggernaut Patriots. Jets are gonna be improved. Dolphins are gonna be improved. Bills, I'll go 6-10. Sorry, Buffalo, another disappointing season. But that's it. So that's all the questions that you guys asked me on Instagram stories. If you have any more questions, just comment below. I'm happy to answer. Maybe we'll do another round of these things. But in the meantime, Make sure that you are following me. Make sure that you like this video. Comment, tell me literally anything. All the comments are good. Share this video with everyone. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.